avoid the middle aisle walkway. It is a little slippery, so yeah, you can take the sides. Azil sir, is the live telecast on? Yes? Okay, yeah. Kindly come forward. Parents that side, kindly come forward. Please occupy the front rows. Please be a little careful while taking the aisle pathway, which is a little slippery. You can take from the other side. Yeah. Kindly take the side path to walk. The middle path is a little slippery, so kindly, yeah, be careful. I kindly request everyone to put their phones in silent mode or switch off mode. We are expecting guests shortly. Kindly rise as our guests are arriving. I request everyone to be kindly seated. There is no better way to exercise imagination than the study of law. Ralph Waldo Emerson. A very good and beautiful morning to one and all present here. Honorable Chief Guest of the Day, Professor Dr. Sairam Bhat, Professor in Law, National Law School of India University, Bengaluru. Reverend Father Sebi Palamatat, CMI, Manager, Christ Academy Educational Institutions. Professor Dr. Father Davis Panandan, CMI, Principal, Christ Academy Institute of Law. Dr. Sidney John, Vice Principal, Christ Institute of Law. Respected faculty, staff members, parents, and dear students. I, Dr. Subrata S. Satpathy, Professor in Sociology, extend my heartiest welcome to the inauguration of the academic year and orientation program for the batch 2024-2029 at the Christ Academy Institute of Law, Bengaluru. Today marks the beginning of an exciting academic voyage for our new batch in pursuing a career in law. It is with great excitement and anticipation that I welcome you all to this new chapter in your lives. Today also marks the beginning of an incredible journey, one that will be filled with learning, growth, challenges, and countless opportunities. As you look around, you may notice that you are surrounded by people from diverse backgrounds with different stories, aspirations, and perspectives. This diversity is one of our college's greatest strengths. It is what makes this institution not just a place of education, but a vibrant community where ideas are shared, deliberated, and transformed. I am delighted to welcome you all for this highly anticipated orientation program. Dear students, as you embark upon a new journey with enthusiasm as well as anxiousness, we are hopeful to make sure that you receive information on every aspect related to your academic pursuit at the Christ Academy Institute of Law. As we embark on this new journey together, let us take a moment to pause and seek the blessings of the Almighty. May we be granted the wisdom to learn and grow, the strength to overcome challenges, and the compassion to support one another. Lighting of the lamp signifies dispelling of darkness and igniting of thought and wisdom. Just as the lamp enlightens the surroundings, may knowledge and wisdom shine upon us. I now kindly invite all the dignitaries to proceed for lighting the divine lamp. I also invite Mrs. Anjana, Mrs. Anita, and Mr. Aaron to also join the dignitaries while lighting the lamp. I humbly request everyone to please rise for the prayer song as well. seated? Yes. Indian cultural heritage is an amalgamation of holy scriptures that help in showing the path of virtue and righteousness. As the new batch commences its academic journey, it becomes more so important to learn from the holy teachings. I now request our faculty members, Dr. Kirti V.S., to read a section from the Holy Bhagavad Gita, followed by Mr. Karmashil Bhagat to read a few verses from the Holy Quran, and Dr. Nandu Sam Jose to read from the Holy Bible.
Good morning to one and all. I feel privileged to have this opportunity of sharing with you the wisdom embodied in the Bhagavad Gita. Let me recite for you my favorite verse in the Gita, verse 47, chapter 2, which says how to do your duty and what should be your attitude towards it. Karmanyevadhikaraste ma bhaleshu kadachana ma karma bhala hedurбху ma te sangosta karmani. The verse gives us 4 instructions. First, do your duty but do not concern yourself with the results. Second, the fruits of your actions are not for your enjoyment. You must realize that all that you do in the service of God. Third, even while working, give up the pride of doership. And fourth, do not be attached to inaction. I hope that this message stays with you forever as you embark on this journey towards one of the noblest of professions. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the journey of social engineering. As you embark on this path, remember the words of Holy Quran. Ikra wa rabbakul akram, allazi alamal bil kalam. This verse emphasizes the significance of seeking knowledge, a pursuit deeply valued in the context of social engineering. May your studies here be blessed. May you always strive for wisdom and justice.
A reading from Proverbs chapter 2, verses 2 to 11. Making your ears attentive to wisdom and inclining your heart to understanding. If you indeed cry out for insight and raise your voice for understanding, if you seek it like silver and search for it for hidden treasures, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. For the Lord gives wisdom. From his mouth come knowledge and understanding. He stores up sound wisdom for the upright. He is a shield to those who walk blamelessly, guarding the paths of justice and preserving the way of his faithful ones. Then you will understand righteousness and justice and equity. For wisdom will come into your heart, and knowledge will be pleasant to your soul. Prudence will watch over you, and understanding will guard you. The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God.
Thank you, teachers. Now it's my honor to invite Reverend Father Sebi Palamatat, CMI, Manager, Christ Academy Educational Institutions, to deliver the presidential address. Father has been a guiding force in our institution's growth and success. With his visionary leadership and deep commitment to education, we are really blessed to have Father amongst us and sharing his words of wisdom. Please join me in welcoming Reverend Father Sebi onto the stage. Father.
Good morning, everyone. Chief guest of the day, Professor Dr. Sairam Bhat, esteemed faculty members, dear parents, and my dear students. It's my honor and privilege to welcome you all to the academic inauguration and orientation program for the first year students of Christ Academy Institute of Law. Today marks the beginning of an exciting and important journey in your academic life. To our students, congratulations on being here. You have worked hard to reach this milestone, and we are thrilled to have you here as part of our Kyle family. You are now a part of a vibrant community that values learning, innovation, and excellence. At Academy Institute of Law, we are committed to providing you with the best possible education and support. Our faculty and staff are here to guide you, inspire you, and help you achieve your goals. Do not hesitate to seek help or ask questions. Remember, this journey is yours, but you are not alone. We are all here to support you. I encourage you to be open to new experiences, stay curious, and be proactive in your learning. Participate in class, join clubs, and take advantages of the resources available to you. Make the most of your time here and strive to be the best version of yourself. To the parents and guardians, thank you for trusting us for your children's education. We understand the importance of this responsibility, and we will do our best to ensure that they will have a fulfilling and an enriching experience at Kyle. It is not the destination or determination where you end up, but the mishaps and memories you create along the way. This quote reminds us that the journey you are about to embark on is just as important as the goals you achieve. The experiences, the friendships, and the lessons you will encounter during the time at Kyle will shape who you are and who you will become. Once again, I wish you all a successful and an enjoyable academic year. Embrace the journey ahead with enthusiasm and determination. Together, we can achieve great things. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you, Father, for your generous words on experiences, friendships, and lessons. Dear students, Father's golden words you should inculcate and imbibe in yourself, and this is the place where you will have, 5 years, and you will be having many more memories and experiences to share with. Thank you, Father. Your words have left an indelible mark in the minds of our students. We really feel blessed to listen to your words of wisdom and valuable insights. Your presence and deliberations in all our events are an encouragement and guiding light for all of us at Kyle. Thank you once again, Father. Now, it's my absolute privilege and honor to stand before you today to introduce our distinguished chief guest of the day, Professor Dr. Sairam Bhat. Our chief guest is a person of remarkable stature, an individual whose accomplishments and contributions have left an indelible mark in the field of academics and research. Professor Dr. Sairam Bhat. Sir is currently posted as Professor in Law at the prestigious National Law School of India, University, Bengaluru. Sir has completed his LLM and PhD from the Department of Law, University of Mysore, and was awarded with the Young India Environmental Law Fellowship. A true luminary in his domain, Professor Bhat has served as an adjunct faculty at the Golden Gate University, California, United States of America during 2003. As a Fulbright Nehru Fellow, he was a visiting researcher at the Georgetown University Law Center, Washington, D.C. from August to December. He was also a Lineo Palme Academic Exchange Fellow at the Royal Institute of Technology, Sweden during 2012-2013. A highly accomplished researcher, Professor Bhat has successfully handled several research and training projects in the capacity of principal investigator in CEERA 2017, co-coordinator in a project on protecting the Nandi Hills under Government of Karnataka in 2018, co-investigator in drafting of model water bill in state of Rajasthan in 2020, to name a few. Sir has provided research advisory and training services under projects granted by the Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change, Ministry of Law and Justice, and various other government departments and the Navratna companies. An acclaimed author, Professor Bhat has several books and articles to his credit that have been published in the journals of national and international repute. Sir is also the chief editor of the Journal on Environmental Law, Policy and Development and the Journal of Law and Public Policy, both published by NLSIU. He is the chief strategist, Rex Law Chambers as well. To bridge the gap between academia and industry, Sir has been advising several and business in contractual and legal compliance on relating to PE investment, corporate structuring, and real estate advisory. Professor Bhatt's incredible achievements are truly inspirational and justify that the goal of education is the advancement of knowledge and the dissemination of truth. I humbly request Reverend Father Sebi Palamatat and Dr. S. Shalini, Associate Professor at Kyle, to felicitate our esteemed chief guest. Father and ma'am. I now request the august gathering to join me in extending a warm and hearty welcome to our chief guest, Professor Dr. Sairam Bhat, to share his valuable thoughts on career prospects in law. Over to you, sir.
A very warm good morning to all of you. Actually, it is warm. The weather is warm. For me, being here on this first day at Christ Academy of Law has now become a culture, a customary practice. And I think I've been doing that right from the first batch to probably this is the 8th batch or 9th batch. This is thanks to Father Davis, who happened to be my student at the National Law School. And from there on, from a student, he has become a friend. And it's been a great journey all throughout. So it's absolutely a great privilege to be here on this first day of an exciting journey that all of you have. And I'm sure you all aspire to be successful lawyers. Friends, how many of you want to be good lawyers? Please raise your hands. How many of you aspire to be good lawyers? Okay. How many of you aspire to be great lawyers? Now your left hand will come up. same time? Say yes or no. Okay. You know what is the difference between a good lawyer and a great lawyer? A good lawyer knows the law. A great lawyer knows the judge. You should become a good and a great lawyer. Only then you will be successful in this profession. Friends, I think in your journey to be good, great, and the best lawyers in this country, I think your journey starts with a good legal education. Why have you chosen the Christ Academy of Law? Sir, close to my house. Sir, I didn't get admission to other courses, that's why I joined law. I'm sure you know the full form of LLB, right? We have joined, but I don't know what LLB stands for. Because most of you must be thinking it's Bachelor of Law. Then it should be BCL, not LLB, right? Okay, you will know this, but actual LLB means Lords of the Last Bench. So maybe some of you were Lords of the Last Bench in your 12th grade. So you said, ठीक है, LLB, real LLB कर दिए लेते हैं. ठीक है. Some of you may be inspired by Netflix documentaries or Jolly LLB, right? Or Suits. And then you used to say, नहीं, मेरे को भी काला कोट पहनना ही है. Because some of you might have tried white coat, NEET exam. And then you have to say, I didn't succeed in NEET, let me wear black coat. Anyway, one coat is important. Right? Friends, the point is, whatever may be your reasons to join law and join this institute, let me tell you, you probably have a great choice. Friends, in legal education, it is important to choose the right institution that can impart you the best legal education. Having been an integral part of the governing council of this institute for the past several years, I can vouch and tell you that the curriculum that is designed, the teaching part, the skill part. See, law is not just with the knowledge of law. It's also the skill of lawyering, the art of argument, the court craft. It's a combination. So knowledge plus skill creates a good or a great lawyer. And I think this institution has been able to create a curriculum that develops on the knowledge and the skill of lawyering. I have no doubt in telling you that on the academic part, the students of this academy have excelled and always got ranks with the Karnataka State Law University. See, in Bangalore, there are more than 28 private universities and more than 70 law colleges. But this institution stands differently. It stands different, needs to contribute of its law students. You will be surprised the career opportunities in law. Like many of you must be saying, what will I do after 5 years? You will probably want to or become an advocate in the court. One of the options. The second option is you can probably become a teacher like me. But to be honest, friends, today a lawyer is required in every profession. For example, hospitals, they require lawyers. They require lawyers with special medico-legal skills because there is medical negligence cases there. Today, most industries, they require legal officers and legal because there is legal compliance that is there. Banks also require legal managers. You will be happy to note that even the armed forces require lawyers. And there is a special division called the JAG division, Judge Advocate General, where lawyers actually serve in the armed forces. So you go to any discipline, friends, we always say this, that law is like a mango tree. You can graft it to any discipline. And every discipline today requires. Because law has grown. It has grown as a profession. It has grown as a discipline. And what has contributed to its growth is globalization. Indian lawyers are doing great abroad because we have the advantage of the language of English, advantage of learning British law as common law, and we are able to assist the world. And hence, Indian law is going abroad. And that is where, friends, you see so much of enthusiasm and interest in the younger generation to pursue law. Because the career opportunities are diverse. For example, friends, I've always said that lawyers need not do the core law profession. The core law, they need not. I have one of my students who decided that after the 5th year, she will become a journalist. She is now doing legal reporting to a very popular news channel. She likes journalism. Journalism is very important. Reporting what the court does, what the party does, is very important. So, in that profession. One of my students said, "Sir, I don't want to do anything else. I'm inspired by all the freedom fighters of this country." And I asked him, "Who are these freedom fighters?" "Sir, most of these freedom fighters, they went to UK to do law and then came here and fought for." So interestingly, I don't know if you know this, politicians have a few qualifications. And one among the first qualification they have, no, they have other qualifications like corruption and Muda sites and others. But one of the primary qualification, friends, is that they have a law degree. And please note, political parties have a legal cell. Did you know this? You can actually think of joining some of these political parties as legal advisors. One of my students, as I told you, he joined a very political party in Telangana. He said, "I want to join that party. I want to do my practice over there. I'll get an MLA ticket or MP ticket, but I want to be." So what I'm just trying to tell you, friends, is that this is the kind of opportunity that awaits you at the end of 5 years. And hence, law is probably the most emerging disciplines for students to make their choice. And probably, when you have made law as a choice, choosing the best educational institution to make your career successful is also very important. But friends, what is also important is, please note, the institution may be great. You see the infrastructure, magnificent. The faculty that was here, world class. Have to use that opportunity. Friends, these next 5 years, do you take the study of law seriously? Or do you do a time pass of the same? Are you busy in reading or books? Will decide whether you will become a successful. Because in law, you have to study, you have to read, and you have to see that you excel in this profession. And that is only in your hands. The institute can give you the most conducive environment, they can give you the best faculty, but the opportunities are for you to decide, you to explore. So students, here is a call for you. The outside market is very competitive. There are so many lawyers coming out. You have to be the outstanding lawyer to make your career a successful one. So please, make use of the infrastructure, make use of the conducive atmosphere here, and make use of the faculty. Friends, let me tell you a few stories. Do you like stories? No. Do you want me to teach law from the first day itself? Okay, I'll do both. Friends, law is quite an interesting subject. This is actually to the parents. Because I don't know if some of you have studied law. You can study from your child. Yeah, because for the parents in this house, I have a small advice. See, if you don't study the law from your child, that child will start teaching you the law. Right? Be prepared, parents, that from today onwards, your child will start too much of arguments. Yeah, mothers are saying, already they are arguing, more argument, what to do? No, now they will do professional argument of a lawyer, right? It's inevitable. It's part of the journey. It's part of the process. But friends, learning the law, please note, can be very exciting. It can be very interesting. Yesterday, I was reading a very interesting case. A lady in the United States decided to sue Starbucks. There is CCD here in this campus, but I hope you know Starbucks. See, younger generation. Yes, sir, we know. Parents, Starbucks, not that filter coffee one. This is the, yeah. So, she sued Starbucks. Just imagine why. Because she had learned the law. She had just graduated from the law. And then the teachers had told her, yeah, you should also practice the law. So after graduation, she was not very successful getting clients. So she said, how to do practice? Let me find my own problem. So I'll be the client, I'll be the lawyer. So she decided to sue Starbucks. Now when the matter came before the judge was surprised. Why are you suing Starbucks? Did you get a defective coffee? No. Did some ceiling fan fall on you when you were inside Starbucks? No. Why are you suing? Sir, I am suing Starbucks because they served me hot coffee. Judge said, did you order cold coffee? No, I ordered hot coffee only. Then you got hot coffee. Now what's the suit about? The temperature of the hot coffee was not informed to me. See, many products have to have disclosures. They have to tell you whether the coffee is vegetarian, non-vegetarian, right? How much calories, how much vitamins, they have to give that disclosure, right? If you see the packet outside, all these disclosures are there. She said one of the disclosure is missing. What is the temperature of the coffee? So the judge said, why is this relevant? Why should this disclosure be made? So she said, it's very simple, sir. See, when you hold a cup, a paper cup, if it's too hot, right? You may spill it and it may spill on you, right? So they must tell us at what temperature they're giving us coffee so that we can handle it with care. The judge said, wow, where there is no case, you have created a case. You will definitely become a successful lawyer. See, lawyers actually look for opportunities. We look for problems. Rather, we create problems also. But we are good to know the problem and find issues in the problem. Now, to be honest, friends, let's imagine the machine does not know how to control the temperature of this hot coffee. It can become an hazard. Remember this. So it's not that the lady was filing some kind of a frivolous complaint, but she was asking the lawmakers to think what may be required as an essential part. Right? Okay. Let me give you one more instance. Friends, during old days, say the courts were in Mumbai or Bombay as that point of time, and the convicts were actually put in jail in some other place, like Thane, Nagpur, where there was something called the central jail. Now, if a convict is sentenced to death, usually he's in a central jail and he's in a far-off place. And if a convict is sentenced to death, then he should be hanged. Right? So luckily, his lawyer, who was fighting this case in Bombay, was able to convince the judge that he should not be hanged. Okay, he should not be hanged. But unfortunately, the date of hanging was already determined. Telling the judge, sir, please don't hang him. He should be given life imprisonment. And the judge agreed. Now the lawyer told the judge, sir, please note, this was not in current times, very old times, during British times. So he told the judge, sir, please send a telegram immediately to the jail authorities so that he shall not be hanged. Right? and otherwise he'll be hanged tomorrow morning. So please send a telegram. So the judge dictated the telegram to the clerk. The clerk went to the post office, and the telegram reached the jail in Nagpur. Okay. It was only one sentence in the telegram. Okay. Hang him not, release him. Okay. But the clerk had studied English, and he said, hang him, comma, not release him. And that poor man was what? Hanged. Friends, one comma in law is the difference between life and death. Hang him, comma, not release him. The clerk should have put the comma where? Hang him not, comma, release him. Just one word. And this is an actual case. This is not a made up one. It definitely tells you the power of legal language in law. Friends, law is not just about the subject of law. Law is about the language, the power of words, the power of the language to convince or confuse. But you have to use the power of law. You have to use the power of knowledge. You have to use the power of language. So you must master over language. And that is how you will probably be able to succeed in this profession. Many of you might have heard about Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister of this country. Who was his father? Motilal Nehru. Was he a lawyer by any chance? He was. Now there is a story from Motilal Nehru, if you are interested in. And this is thanks to my colleague Jay Batruka, Mohanta, who is also an advocate and who is here. He told me this story today morning. See, Motilal Nehru was arguing a case in Karachi. And criminal lawyer, he was also defending accused. But he was not successful in defending him. So the judge said, sorry, the accused must be hanged. So a judgment was written. So Motilal Nehru decided that he will be in the jail when the hanging takes place. So he went to jail. And you know this hanging, if you have seen Netflix and Amazon, or YouTube, or your own reels, most of the hanging happens early in the morning. Correct? Anyway, because he should not see the sunrise or things like that. So maybe auspicious, Brahma Murta. Anyway, the point is it happens early in the morning. So he was there when the hanging was about to happen. Now, there is a hangman, as you know. In the US, there is an injection. In some other place, there is an electric chair, shock. So there are multiple ways in which you can be given. So in India, we like hanging because anyhow, rope is freely available and trees are there. And we have a lot of hangmen freely available who enjoy doing this. The mask was put, right, on the accused. The rope was put on the neck. And the hangman was ready to hang him. Now Motilal Nehru said, stop. Relax. You have fulfilled what is written in the judgment. Because the judgment had said, the convict shall be hanged. You have finished hanging. Everyone were shocked and surprised. They said, no, this does not get completed. No, what is written in the judgment? Convict shall be hanged. Please note, after this case, judges started writing, hanged till. So imagine, friends, each of these episodes in law has a story to tell. Hanged till death. Just these two words addition changed the legal system, the legal scenario. Have you heard about Ram Jethmalani by any chance? All parents are saying yes. All children are saying, who is this fellow? Yeah, Ram Jethmalani wanted to be the president of India once upon a time. But most importantly, he's a great criminal lawyer. He was a great criminal lawyer. His son is Mahesh Jethmalani, who is also a famous lawyer in the Supreme Court. So Ram Jethmalani had a story of his own. See, each of these supreme stars in law have a great story to tell. See, Ram Jethmalani once came to the Bombay High Court in a criminal case and he said, sir, my lord, please allow me to produce my evidence. The judge said, pesh karo. But he said, sir, my evidence cannot come inside the court. You have to come outside. The judge was a little surprised. Bol kya raha hai? Why? What is the problem? I won't go out of the court. Get the evidence inside the court. Jethmalani said, my lord, seriously, I can't. What is your evidence? My evidence is... The judge was really annoyed. He said, what nonsense, Mr. Jethmalani. You can get human beings as evidence, but you can't get animals as evidence. Do you think this is a zoo? So Jethmalani said, sir, please tell me, in the evidence law, is there a prohibition for an animal to be a witness? Now the judge started reading the evidence law because he was never trained whether animals can come as witness or not. Then Ram Jethmalani narrates a very interesting story to the judge. He says, sir, do you know that in England, a parrot was produced as evidence in a court of law? The judge says, Jethmalani, please educate me. So now is the time to learn. The judge, sir, the case in UK or in England, where the parrot was produced as evidence, was a case of defamation. ये तोता बोलता था और उस तोते को जो ओनर था, sorry, you're saying, sir, we are in Karnataka, only Kannada or English? Okay, this was a parrot that could speak, and the owner of the parrot had trained the parrot to speak. But interestingly, he had trained, like, in college, whenever a North Indian would come, he would say, please teach me Kannada. The first thing I would teach him is good word. I have this habit. Go and tell this auto driver, Baddi Magne. He will definitely transport you from one place to another. And these guys from North India would say, oh, maybe it's an honorable word. My lord. Anyway, the point is this parrot was trained to speak that defamatory word. Now, every day the parrot would be trained to utter that defamatory word to the neighbor, and the neighbor for a day, two, said, okay, it's a... parrots can be quite noisy, nuisance, and it can get on you. The neighbor filed a case. She filed a case of defamation against the owner and the parrot. So when the fact was there in the court, the judge had to say, oh, really? Can a parrot speak? And is the parrot dead? So please get the parrot. I want to hear. Defame once more. Let us see. So the parrot was called. So Ram Jethmalani said, if a parrot can come to the court, why not an elephant? Now the judge said, Mr. Jethmalani, namaskara. You are great. Yes, please produce the elephant, but tell me. Friends, the context was the death of the Mahout. And the elephant was in grief. He wanted the judge to know that while compensation for the death of the Mahout has to be given, the grief of the elephant also must be taken into consideration because another Mahout has to train that elephant and take care of that elephant. So to enhance the compensation, he wanted the judge to also sympathetically look at the elephant once more. And interestingly, Jethmalani won that case. But luckily, the elephant did not enter the courtroom because of the size. But this stories, friends, will definitely start inspiring you to think law can offer you. These interesting stories, aren't these inspiring stories? Aren't these stories that will change your mind, open your mind, make you think, oh my God, great discipline, it's a great subject for you to study. You can do and you can do some exciting things. Friends, quickly, give me another 5 to 7 minutes. Done. You are entering a profession which is important. But it's a power that is going to come to you. Law is power. Black coat, mine is not black. Black coat is power. Politicians, when they get, yes or no? Will you as lawyers use this power of law, or will you misuse this power of law? Or will you not use? Friends, don't mind, I'm going to tell you a personal story now. See, I told about Motilal Nehru, Ram Jetmalani, now it's my turn. You didn't get the humor, it's okay, no problem. I am categorizing myself in this great men. But anyway, you took it lightly, I'm happy for that. So let me tell you my story. Friends, a year and a half back, I was going to Goa. We all like Goa. Don't ask me why. We all have our own personal reasons. Keep it. So I was going to Goa with my family. Relax, chill. So me, my wife and my daughter, 11th standard, so we were driving from Bangalore to Goa in our car. We entered the Goa border. We started driving. Bangalore to Goa, it takes around 10 to 12 hours. Last leg into Goa, I was getting a little tired. And it was, see, when you're entering Goa, you want to enter as soon as possible and jump into the sea. So I was very excited. And I was driving a little fast. So I was at around 70, 75 kilometers per hour. I didn't see left or right. I was only seeing straight because somewhere beach has to be. So I was looking straight and suddenly a policeman stopped me. Side mein karo. He did side. And he asked me to lower my window. Then that constable came, he said, "Sir, you are over speeding." Okay. I said, "Oh really, I'm sorry." वहाँ पीछे इंस्पेक्टर बैठा है, उनसे जाके मिल लीजिए, गाड़ी ऑफ कीजिए. So I did the गाड़ी off. I told my wife and child, relax. I'm a lawyer. Chill. No excitement, no stress. मैं आ रहा हूँ अभी. So I got down of this car. I walked behind because there were a lot of other vehicles that had already stopped over there. So I walked to this police van where the inspector was sitting inside the van, and there were 3 people standing in queue to meet him. All had overspeeded. So he was probably giving the challan and taking the money. So 3 people were standing. So I went into the queue, into the 4th, and I stood for my turn to come. We were all, please note, citizens of India, standing, and a public servant inside a police jeep. Policemen in this house, don't take this example too seriously. So the policeman was inside the car. He's in his jeep. He's sitting. We are all standing. And he's supposed to be the public servant under the Constitution of India. Public. Anyway, I said, Goa is more important than winning this argument. So यहाँ ज़्यादा शानापन नहीं दिखा. मैंने कहा आराम से बैठते हैं. So I waited. Then my turn came. He was still sitting inside the car. He said, क्या number है? I gave him the car number. Then he had the speed gun. Technology is there. And my number plate was clearly captured. Otherwise, I would have argued there also. But I said, "Arey yaar, yahan to fas gaya yaar." And he said, constable like this. ये लोग भी मेरे साथ हैं. Advocate. You go in your plain coats to a police station, go with a black coat to a police station, you will see the difference. This, oh, look at everyone's smile. Sir, appa, right course appa. Amma, best course amma. Friends, this is the power of law, the knowledge of law, the profession of law. This power is a great power. It comes with great responsibility. Use it for the betterment of a society. Use it to give justice. Use it to help people and community, society, your democracy. This power of law, friends, is something that is given to you to bring about a change of, everyone's rights. So as lawyers, I think, please note, we are called as social engineers. We are here to see that the society becomes a much better place. We can fight corruption. We can fight for accountability of democracy. We can use this power to change the society and make it a better place to live. But if you start misusing this power, I hope this shall be. While you want a lot of these companies, right? We always say that we are good at preaching companies. Companies should. We always say companies must spend on society. But shouldn't lawyers, shouldn't you use the knowledge of law to change? It could be your house help who is facing domestic violence. It could be a partner who is facing domestic abuse at home. As lawyers, stand up for their rights. As lawyers, protect their interests, because these are vulnerable people in the sections of the community. So use your law, use your power of law to change human attitude and human behavior, so that we all are just not human beings. That human being or humanism in human being is so very core and important. So friends, in the end, let me just say this. Welcome to it's a great journey that you have just entered. A small piece of advice. A career in law is very bright, but it takes time to blossom. Please do with an engineering student. Patient with your. An engineer may get a good career, but a lawyer needs time. So 5 years of law, maybe another 3 years for him to what he has learnt in law. But remember, friends, while many of we lawyers are more the experience, better the gray hairs, better we. For example, friends, Fali as Nariman continued to practice till the year 92. There are no place. You must say that if I join law, I better be. It's important for me to do what I know and
law, a great lawyer. Thank you so much, sir. You share lasting impact on our students and their parents. Thank you so much for providing us all with your valuable and insightful words, sir. We are grateful to have and budding batch will surely take all and all the good advices that you have shared. So much. Thank you once again. Highly grateful to you. Parents and students, just a small. Now we will be taking a break, tea and refreshments break. It is arranged in the just. We will reconvene sharp at 11:20 a.m. To the refreshments, and those who have not been able to fill up, you can do it right. If it is exceeding the time, like 11:20 or 25, then kindly come back. We'll reconvene sharp at 11:20, max by 11:25. Once the program is over, you can do the rest of the formality. So we'll take a short break, and thank you, Sebi, and thank you once again, Professor Sairam Bhat, for gracing the occasion. Thank you so much.
know, right?
We'll start the program shortly. We're expecting a few more parents to join us and resume. Well, I'm sure now you're the refreshments. Just a small announcement. The taking form, it can be done. And the travel desk, as well as desk to avail the transport facilities, as well as for the ID cards, and all with the basement after the program is over, and there you can, with respective counters and proceed with the formalities. Resume this very important about orientation, and in this session you all knowledge about examination, course structures, and many other like discipline and many other factors. Well, to resume the second session, the success of an academic institution greatly depends on the vision of its chief anchor. We are extremely fortunate to have a leader, academic stalwart, as our principal, Father Davis Panat. Father has been a guiding light in all our endeavors, ranging to community outreach. With his the subject of law, strongly believed continuous efforts the institution to scale some health issues could not join, but across his good wishes and prayers to all of you. On behalf of, now I invite Ms. Jyoti Thomas. She is the HR head and office superintendent at KIL. Ma'am will be providing us all with the general instructions about the college.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, dear parents, guardians, colleagues. Principal and on injectable antibiotics have strictly advised kindly excuse his absence. In his absence, I, Jyoti Thomas, heading the office at KIL, will navigate you through a few very important instructions about as part of commitment. We would like to highlight the various welfare measures available to support our students throughout the journey at KIL. Many remedial classes, etc., to provide support and guidance to students and also to address their learning gaps. The peer student mentoring program provides support mood, sports, etc. Is included during to promote the physical fitness of our students. An in-house counselor is appointed to support well-being and promote their social, personal, and holistic development. Our placement and recognition committee in full swing, and we have appointed a placement officer to further elevate our facilitate training, etc. To encourage the outstanding students in academics, co-curricular and extracurricular activities, Kyle provides awards. Elias Chavara Excellence is granted to the best student who have scored 70% marks in previous 2 semesters without any backlogs. 1,000 to the best outgoing overall performance. Students who have attained 100% attendance in an academic year awarded with trophy and certificates. Memorial awards in the form of gold and subject-wise toppers. Top 3 students who secure highest score in all subjects together in the KSLU end semester with cash prizes of 6,500. Subject-wise toppers, subjects are awarded with 2,000 cash. Best Memorial, Best Team, Best Advocate Awards for the intra. Students who secure 60 above in the case Outstanding Performance Awards. We also category gold medal for the best outgoing student, trophy and certificates for Excellence Award, Best Sports Person, Good Samaritan, 100% attendance in the current academic year, 95% and above attendance, Best Intern Award, Best Paper and students to encourage students internal scholarships based on their end semester examination. For general category students is provided to secure above 80% and 75% marks in the semester examination. Fee, 50% tuition fee waiver respectively. Cash award is provided for all toppers and subject-wise toppers. Students in Karnataka villages are also provided with scholarships. Kyle provides scholarships to financially support and encourage meritorious students who belong to SC/ST category. Discipline is paramount in our institution. Who do not abide with the discipline rules and the institution will be served with stringent disciplinary action. Dear parents, we request you to kindly pay attention to the attendance policy that I am about to take you through, as the Bar Council of India and Karnataka State is very strict in the mandatory attendance policy. Maintaining 70% aggregate attendance is mandatory. 70% attendance in individual subjects mandatory in compliance with the rules of the BCI and KSLU to whom we are affiliated. The attendance policy cannot be changed in any given circumstance. Students who fail to attain the required attendance will be moved to the next semester as per the KSLU rules and regulations, having an year back. Of the mandatory attendance will not be allowed to appear for internal as well as university end semester examinations. Can view the attendance of their ward on daily basis through SMS. Any fails to receive such message office during the working hours, either in person or through mail or through telephone. It is also the responsibility of the parent to furnish in the undertaking form given during registration today to ensure that updates are received by you. The student's performance is close and the college requires the parent in the PTA meetings scheduled twice in an academic year. The PTA meeting is scheduled online for and offline semester. PTM will be notified in the academic year and also be intimated to you through official emails. Any changes, it will be notified in advance. It is mandatory for the parents to attend the PTA meeting. We have a lot of academic programs throughout the semester to facilitate our students with additional knowledge about in the field of law. Students are required to attend all the scheduled academic calendar. Given for the physical and mental well-being of our students. Therefore, students are required sports events organized by the institution. Failing to participate in academic sports, the students will be required to write the remedials, which is in the form of attempting previous year's KSLU question papers. All the said instructions are given in the Kyle handbook. Students are required to go through the handbook in detail, which will be provided in the beginning of the academic year. Dear students, you are requested to follow the footsteps of our meritorious students who have excelled in the field of curricular, co-curricular and sports. Kindly do not take the 5 to 10% students who are habitual offenders and defaulters. Wish you all the best to become a successful. The management and staff of Kyle is always ready to throughout your. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for providing a detailed overview about Kyle to our new batch of students. Teachers are the path showers to the students. They will not only teach you, but inspire and challenge you to think critically, to explore new ideas, and to grow both academically and personally. Our institution comprises qualified and experienced faculty members who are committed to imparting quality education. And now request Dr. Kirti V.S., Assistant Professor of Law, to introduce Christ Academy Institute of Law.
Good morning. It is in fact to introduce you to the. So let me begin with our Professor Dr. Father Davis, PV. He holds a licentiate in canon law and an LLB degrees from National Law School of India University. Dr. Sini John, Vice Principal and Associate of Law, holds BA LLB Honors, LLM and PhD degrees. He works as a PhD Ms. Aishwarya Naik, Associate of BA LLB and LLM. She is also Dr. Anjana Prasad, yes, Professor, Law, holds BAL, LLB, LLM. Mr. Ashbin Krishna KK, Assistant Professor, Law, holds BCom LLB and LLM degrees. He is also UGC NET qualified. Mr. Avinashis Nair, Professor, Law, holds BCom LLB and LLM degrees. Ms. Aisha Rao, Assistant Professor, Law, holds BCom and LLM degrees. Mr. Bijols Jonkuti, Law, holds BA LLB, LLM degrees and is UGC NET qualified. Professor in Sociology, holds BA Sociology, MA and PhD degrees. Awarded PhD from Banaras Hindu University. Ms. Thomas, Assistant Professor, Law, holds BA Honors, LLB and LLM degrees and she is UGC NET qualified. Dr. Irfan Razul Najjar, Associate Law, holds BSc, LLB, LLM and PhD degrees. Awarded a PhD from National Law School of Bangalore. Mr. Ivan Lendl, Professor, Political Science, holds a BA and MA degrees and is qualified. Mr. Karmashil Bhagat, PGDM and is UGC NET qualified. Dr. Kirti VS, Assistant Professor in Law, holds BAL, LLB, LLM and PhD. She was awarded University of Science and Technology. She is also UGC NET JRF qualified. LLB and UGC NET. Dr. holds LLB, BAL, LLM and PhD degrees. From Science and Technology and has qualified NET JRF. Dr. Nyatundo George Oro, Professor, holds BCom LLB, MA Political Science, LLM and PhD degrees. He was awarded PhD from Karnataka University. Jagwanshi, Assistant, holds BCom LLM and LLM degrees. He is UGC NET qualified. Management holds Dr. S. Shalini, Associate Professor, Commerce and Management, holds BCom, MCom, MBA, MPhil, and PhD. She was from Bharatiya University, Coimbatore, and she is UGC NET. Dr. Shivani Shah, Assistant Professor, Management, holds BA Honors, MCom, MBA, and PhD degrees. She was awarded PhD from Bharatiya University. Ms. Shweta S. Samuel, Assistant Professor, Commerce, holds BCom, MCom, and MPhil degrees. Dr. Srinivas G., Political Science, holds BA, MA, MPhil, and PhD. Jawaharlal Nehru University, New Delhi. Dr. Subramania Swamy, Professor, holds BA, LLB, MA in Applied Kannada, and he was awarded PhD from Bangalore University. Dr. Subrata S. Satpathy, Assistant Professor, holds BA Honors, MA, MPhil, and PhD from Utkal Bhubaneswar and is also UGC NET qualified. Professor, Economics, holds MA in Applied Economics, BA Honors in Economics, and MPhil degrees. Ms. Suparna Bukherjee, Assistant Professor, Law, holds BA LLB Honors. Dr. Assistant Professor, Management and Commerce, holds BA and PhD degrees. She was PhD from Bharatiya University, Coimbatore, and is also UGC NET qualified. Assistant Professor, holds BAL, LLB, PGDIM, and LLM degrees. Ms. Vinodini M., Assistant Professor, English, holds BA, BTE, MA, MEd, and MPhil degrees. She is also qualified. Mr. Vishwajit Anand L., holds BA, LLB, and LLM degrees. Mr. Nikhil Thomas George is our in and he holds a BE, CP and M in psychology. Mr. H. Aravindan is our in-house physical instructor and he holds BCom CA, Bachelor's in Physical Education and Master's in Physical Education. Sheila K. is our in-house nurse and she is BSc nursing with over 20 experience. Kumar is our placement officer. He holds a BBA degree and over 5 years of experience in training and placement. Dear students and parents, this is the wonderful and dedicated team of faculty at Kyle that is going to sail you through. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Moving on, in order to orient the students on the course structure, S. Shah, Associate Professor of Commerce and Management, to over to you, ma'am.
Education is the most which you can use to quote. Education is a foundation for a to all. I heartily welcome all fresher students at Academy Institute of Law. The quality legal education that not only caters to nurturing young minds, but also in bringing out due to the country. We promise to deliver affordable education where learning equips you to career in the industry, advocacy, service, corporate sector, and so on. For the next 5 years, you are going to be an intimate part of the KL family. We wish you to imbibe the best knowledge and experience from here. KL is affiliated to Karnataka State Law University. KSLU is upgraded with Accreditation Council, the university is also a member of Association of Indian Universities. As per the Advocates Act of 1961, the Bar Council is the supreme authority in giving recognition in law and to lay down minimum standards necessary for the legal profession. KL offers 5 years integrated degree program in law, BA LLB, BBA LLB, BCom LLB. We are happy to announce approval to start a new 2-year Master of Law program, LLM, specializing in constitution law from the academic 24. This is a significant milestone for us and we look forward to offering this advanced program to our students. Course structure is designed as Semester 1, General English paper by all the streams. In students who have undertaken Kannada as second language in 10th standard, students who have not taken Kannada language subject in 10th standard, Kannadakali, students will have the opportunity to learn alphabets, words, enabling them to interact with the local, appreciate the rich Karnataka. Schemes of subject offered in the first 2 years, BA will be studying political science, economics and law, BA studying economics, accounting papers, commerce, management, statistics and law. Year 2, all the papers will be law-related subject. Additionally, course structure dimensional approach for students to keep pace with global legal education and thus the following. Bridge course is conducted for the newly at the commencement of the academic year, which provides time for transition to explore oneself, one to experience the joy of. The main objective of bridge course is to bridge the knowledge gap, enabling them to cope up with the new environment, to orient the students the basic subjects, infrastructure, personal and soft skills, and especially legal method. Tutorial system to improve skills, research skills, and student. In the professional program, a tutorial shall be conducted during the bridge course in legal method practice. A handbook for law students, legal method practicals written by Dr. Davis Pannadan and our Vice Principal, Dr. Sini John, which includes worksheets by the students under the guidance of faculty members. Add-on course is a unique program offered faculty frame and offer a short-term on emerging students. This program aims at students contemporary subjects relevant to other discipline outside the syllabus structure. Students will stay development in law and subject. So here are the few subjects which we offer under security law, sports law, media law, and so on. Similarly, KL also offers a judiciary service training program to those judiciary service exam conducted statewide in India, level exam to the lower judiciary. Face-to-face interaction from judges are provided here. Also, KL extends training program tailoring for aspects their preparedness for success. It includes public responsibilities on the public service. Apart from this, we also remedial classes based on the test performance. Remedial classes are taken. These to improve academic performance. These classes will further any issues of difficulty or knowledge gap to enhance their learning capabilities. We also offer mentor, which is an essential component of the curriculum. A person is allotted. In this allotted time, students have the opportunity and concerns through discussion with their respective mentors. The mentors will be available to ensure to students personal guidance over the 5 years. So as a part of the bridge course, 22nd, 23rd, students having from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. 22nd, 23rd, you will be having an ice-breaking section from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. in 6 KL building in 614, number 6. Also, the bridge course 26th August till 13th September. The timing will be from 30 to 1:30 in the second floor KL building. Time. Then we will have a break from 13th till 13th September. We will be having a bridge course. Then classes will from September 20th. So, for the future you desire. Best wishes. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am, for that detailed overview about the course structure. Next, we'll have an orientation on examination. So, examinations are important components of any academic endeavor, stimulate learning and help in developing self-analysis skills. I now request Dr. Swarnalata V, Controller of Examinations and Assistant Professor in Management, to explain the structure of the examination. Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Success do not come from what you do occasionally. It comes from what you do consistently. Good afternoon, ponent all present here. I would like to all new and who have for this exam session. to have you join our academic community, and we understand that starting a new phase of your education can be exciting and challenging. To provide you with essential information and tips to help you navigate successfully during your time. Yeah. From Bhat 24 onwards, KSLU end semester examination will follow 100 marks for 5-year BBA LLB and BCom LLB programs. Irrespective of internal marks being added into KSLU examination result, the college adheres to conduct continuous evaluation throughout the semester to maintain and enhance the performance of students in the KSLU examination. The students shall 4 internal every semester, namely Unit Test 1, Unit Test 2, pre-finals and an assignment submission. Unit Test 1 completion of approximately after 1.5 months date of commencement of your semester. Next, Unit Test 2 after the 4 years, approximately 1.5 months from the Unit Test 1. Then pre-final examination, completion of the syllabus and for the last day of the semester. Yeah. The next one, requirement for external examination. For provisional students should secure minimum 60% and appear for the university examination. 70% attendance subject is mandatory in either semester. Students and parents kindly note, during the student has 60% only they are able to register themselves for the examination. Then or last instruction day, they attendance in order to appear for the university, which is mandatory. And students have to clear a minimum 2 subjects in a promoted to the next academic. Next, remedial work. Remedial work is mandated to the student in Unit Test 2 and pre-final examination are eligible but not attempting the Unit Test 1, Unit Test 2 and pre-final are ineligible for the Unit Test 1, Unit Test 2 and pre-final examination are required to write the pink book of remedial work having 35. If the student are eligible but not appearing for the examination, for that also they have to write remedial, and if the student in appearing for the unit test and pre-final examination also, they have to mandatorily write the remedial work. And remedial work is compulsory for the students who fail in KSLU semester examinations, and it is mandatory for the students to write the remedial for all their backlog papers, not just the subject in which they appeared and not cleared. This will serve as an opportunity and ensure to be better prepared for the backlog paper examination. And writing this remedial will not grant any marks. This is just revision for the students to clear all their backlogs. Next, the students submit typed assignment and should be empirical study compulsorily, and the comes first, followed by the presentation in class and then assignment submission. Type assignment mainly to inculcate research habit among students and making them familiar with the document preparation. Next, question paper pattern. Unit test 1 and 2. It is 30 marks. It is 1 hour. And pre-final examination is for what KSLU pattern? The same pattern we will be following for pre-final examination. And the question pattern for unit test 1 and 2, they will be writing 2 long answers which consist 12 marks and 1 short note, 6 marks, total 30 marks. And pre-final examination, 12 long answers 5 long answers which carries 12 marks and 5 short notes which carries 8 marks, total 100 marks. So your journey here will be filled with academic challenges, but with the dedication, hard work and their strategy, you can overcome them. We believe in your potential and we are here to support you in every step of the way. Best of luck with your exams and your academic journey here at Christ Academy. If you have any queries, you can write to us, the mail mentioned here, and for detailed information, you can refer. Thank you.
Yes, dear students, as rightly mentioned by Dr. Swarnalata, are the key to success. There to support you and guide you throughout. We will have an orientation on committee. Several committees in our institution that help the students in developing leadership, community service, recreation, co-curricular engagement, etc. These committees further aid in resume building, presentation, as well as holistic personality development. To brief the students on various committees, I now humbly request Dr. Nand Jose to take over.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let me introduce you to the various committees that make our institution not just learning, but a thriving community that grow both personally and professionally. So these committees, they play a crucial role in shaping experiences and opportunities to our students. So let's start with the Internship and Career Counseling Committee. This committee is instrumental in helping our students bridge the gap academic learning and real-world experience. So they basically assist students in across a variety of organizations tailored to their areas of interest. Through seminars, webinars, and workshops, the committee raises awareness about the importance of and provide essential guidance. An important aspect that is to be noted is that every student is required to complete a mandatory internship of 21 days each semester, which ensures by the time they graduate, they have substantial practical experience. Next, we have the placement. Now, this committee is dedicated to ensuring that our students step into the professional world with confidence and competence. They organize mock interviews, expert talks, and sessions with prospective employers, helping students to understand the practical applications of their legal education and to prepare for successful careers. The committee works tirelessly to build connections with top law firms, ensuring that our students have access to the best opportunities in the field. Next, one of the most exciting and intellectually stimulating committees at KIAL is the Moot Court Committee. Now, it organizes real appellate court proceedings. Now, these competitions, they provide students with an invaluable experience in legal research, brief writing, and oral advocacy, all of which are essential skills for any. The committee not only hosts these events, but also trains students to excel in them, whether a college competition or a national or international one. Moving on, the Legal Aid Committee, which is at the heart of our institution's commitment to social justice. This committee works to provide legal services to those who need it most, while also giving our students hands-on experience in addressing real legal issues. The committee organizes awareness programs and workshops, including those focused on alternate dispute resolution mechanisms like mediation. And these activities not only benefit the community, but also enrich our students' understanding of the law's role in society. The National Service Scheme, or NSS, embodies our commitment to community service and nation building. Through various programs, the NSS engages students in activities focused on social welfare, environmental awareness, and rural development. By participating in these initiatives, our students contribute to society while developing a strong sense of civic responsibility and leadership. Research is the cornerstone of legal education, and at KIL, our Research and Publication Committee takes this responsibility very seriously. The committee provides a platform for building researchers to publish their work with publications like our annual law review, Nyaya Lekhani, and biannual newsletter, Nyayavani. The Academic Outreach Committee is dedicated to fostering intellectual growth both within and beyond our campus. This committee organizes a range of academic activities, including international and national conferences, dialectics, panel discussions, and workshops. These events are not only supplement the university syllabus, but also addresses evolving social legal trends, encouraging critical thinking and lively debate among our students. Other committees, finally, KIL offers a diverse range of other committees that cater to students' different interests and promote holistic development. Now, these include Center for Law and Environment, the Cultural Committee, the Sports Committee, the Human Rights Committee, and many more. Now, each of these committees provide unique opportunities for students to get involved, pursue their passions, and make a meaningful impact during their time here at KIL. That is about the committee. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Dear students, being a part of these committees will surely help you in holistic development. But now, to deliberate in detail on the recruitment and the placements, I now call upon Mr. Sujit. He is the placement officer at KIL, and I invite him onto the podium to brief you all about the placements and the recruitment. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. So this is on the placement 2024, and it will be running like that. And we have a number of companies we are collaborated with, and we have already placed some candidates with the good packages. Okay. So usually when you are graduate and when you move out, you will be receiving very less salary, or you will be struggling for a job and everything. So that's why we come up. And we directly place you in the firms or any other corporate field. And even though if you are looking into NGO firms, so it is also useful that you get a placements. So these are the companies we have collaborated till now, and most of the students have got placed in these firms. So as you can see, Spice Rock Legal, Fox Mandel, Prime Legal, Arvind Associates. So they are offering minimum package more than 3 LPA to 8 LPA. Okay. So these are the selection process which is acquired. So academics, you should be 60% above, no backlogs if you are opting for placements, no remark as you are while in the classes or in academics. So you have to participate in all the all college event or academic events. So for the certification, because your resume should have a weight that you have participated in so and so curricular activities. Okay. Skill sets, subject expert and domain expert you should be. So whatever you are interested, either it is litigation or advocacy, so you have to be expert in that, so that it is easy for us to place you guys in the market. So there are some packages we want to showcase you. So as a fresher, if you go out searching for a job, you will be receiving a maximum 1 to 3 lakh of package, but Christ Academy Institution of Law providing 3 to 8 LP of a package. Okay. So where you can say litigation, we are providing 3 to 5, corporate law 3 to 5 again, tax law 4 to 7, criminal lawyer you can get 3 to 6. And then intellectual property, it is the highest package provided by a corporate, it is 5 to 8, cyber law 4 to 8, and then environment and family law 4 to 7 and 3 to 6. So these are the top students we have placed this year. So where you can see 4 lakh and 3 to 5 lakh of a package they got placed, and there are more 28 plus students who are waiting for the placement. After their examination, they will be receiving a confirmation from the organization. So these all students have opted placement from the college, and you also be having an option to take the services from the placement committee, and also if you want to do an professional internship with a stipend provided, and also in a corporate field, so you can just have a contact to me. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. We understand that new students might be having several questions and apprehensions. To orient them, I will now call upon some of our senior students who will share their experiences with the newcomers and make them aware of the awaited experiences. To deliberate, now I will call Ms. Deepthi Srivastava. She is a student of 10th semester BA LLB. She will be deliberating upon academics and co-curricular activities. Over to you, Deepthi.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon to one and all present here, and a warm welcome to my dear juniors. I still vividly remember that on my orientation day, we were all gathered in a comparatively smaller seminar hall, packed tightly with the same eager faces. From that humble space, we have grown not just in infrastructure, but in spirit, in ambition, and in the very essence of what this institute stands for. Back then, I was just like you, nestled in the middle of the crowd, hoping to remain unseen and terrified of being called up on stage. I was that shy and uncertain. But look where I am now. I stand before you with confidence, with belief, and with a passion, because that is what my alma mater has taught me. It has nurtured me, challenged me, and transformed me into who I am today. Today marks the beginning of your journey in this esteemed institution. A journey that will shape your future, challenge your limits, and unlock the incredible potential that lies within you. As you embark on this new chapter, I want you to know that this college is more than just a place of academic learning. It's crucible where ideas are formed, where leaders are born, and where your character is strengthened. Let me start by talking about the opportunities that lie ahead for you. This institution has been a proud organizer of 4 national moot court competitions, 5 international conferences, and countless dialectics, workshops, debates, mock parliaments, and many more competitions that will give you the real taste of the legal field. You'll be surprised to know that we have more than 25 committees, each offering students the opportunity to take the reins, lead initiatives, and elevate their legal expertise to new heights. Let's begin with the Internship and Career Counseling Committee. From your very first year, this committee helps you craft a strong resume and guides you toward internship that will lay the foundation of your career. Whether it's interning under renowned advocates, shadowing judges, gaining experience in prestigious firms, or contributing to government organizations, this committee ensures that you are on the right path. But your career journey at this institute doesn't end here. The Placement and Recruitment Committee takes over to prepare you for the real-world interviews. Whether your aspirations lie in the judiciary, corporate sector, UPSC, or any other facet of legal profession. And rest assured, if you prove your caliber, this institute is committed to helping you reach the heights you truly deserve. Moving on, we have Moot Court Committee, where our students have got the opportunity to argue before the best judges in Karnataka and even the state beyond. My dear juniors, you'll be delighted to know that as part of the Kyle Advisory Body, we have had the honor of welcoming Honorable Justice Mr. Kurian Joseph to our institute on multiple occasions, enriching our academic environment with his wisdom. As for the Debate Society, it has formed collaboration with esteemed institutions like NLSIU Bangalore and CIRA, leaving no stones unturned in honing your argumentative skills that are indispensable for any aspiring lawyer. Now let me speak about the Academic Outreach Committee, with which I have had the privilege to work closely. This committee is renowned for attracting not only national but also international luminaries in the field of law.
It plays a pivotal role in building your foundation in research and paper presentations. Every year, we have welcomed more than 100 of students, academicians, and researcher scholars who join us on the presentation of paper at our conference. Following this, we have Research and Publication Committee, which has successfully launched our biannual magazine, Nyay Lekhni, and a newsletter, Nyay Vani. These publications are brimming with insightful content that reflects the hard work and dedication of our young creators. Adding to this, we have Legal Aid Committee and NSSS Committee, which offers you the chance to witness the law in action and understand its profound impact on our lives. These committees organize various camps throughout the years, giving you a deep sense of social responsibility and a real opportunity to contribute to the community. Once you immerse yourself in these experiences, you'll realize that even before you graduation, you possess the power to bring justice to those who need it most through your actions. Beyond these, there are many other exceptional committees, each working tirelessly to ensure inclusivity, equity, and sustainability. Every committee offers you a unique opportunity to apply your wisdom, grow as a person, and make a meaningful difference as you engage with the work. Moving ahead, our institution also has a unique mentorship program where you will be allocated to one of the faculties who will be dedicated for your personal growth and academic development. This mentorship is a cornerstone of your, not only your development, but it supports you throughout your journey. In addition to this, we have a robust system of assignments and presentations. And these are not just academic exercises, but it is an opportunity to hone your research and writing skills, empowering you to articulate your ideas effectively and present them with the confidence. And of course, after all the hard work you have done, this institution never fails to recognize your excellence. We have the prestigious Chavra Award with an array of medals and scholarships that awaits those who distinguish themselves with exceptional performances. If your achievement is remarkable, our institution leaves no stones unturned to give you the recognition from others. Now, with all these being told, I can see many eyebrows up and the few lines of tension on the forehead of juniors. So let me tell you, it is not all about work. We believe in balance, and that's where our cultural committee comes in. They host vibrant events like Sangamotsav, Magnotsav, Venusta, where you can let yourself loose, showcase your talents, and make memories that will last for a lifetime. It is through these cultural events where you will feel that this institute is a place where every student, irrespective of their background, is welcomed and celebrated. Further, we have Drama Club, which is a space for those who wish to express themselves through performance, capturing the essence of human emotions in every act. Now, coming to the most interesting part, we have Student Bar Association, which is the student-run body. Having been a part of the SBA for almost all my years, I can't stress enough how valuable this experience is. So I encourage each one of you to step outside your comfort zone and take part in these elections, as each experience here will add a new dimension to your personality. Now, if you ever find yourself feeling overwhelmed by the demands of all these works, know that our institute is deeply committed to supporting your mental well-being as well. This is something I personally value greatly, and I'm certain you'll come to appreciate it as your journey unfolds. We have got counseling sessions led by our counselor, Mr. Nikhil Thomas, who will be there to guide you through any of your tough times, helping you maintain your balance and focus. So don't hesitate to schedule an appointment with him if you ever feel down or are struggling to cope up with the pressure. So to sum it up, your time here is what you make out of it. So dive into the opportunities, face the challenges head on, and always strive to be better than you were yesterday. This institution is your launching pad, and sky is not the limit. Rather, it is your potential. So welcome to a journey of growth, learning, and endless possibilities. I wish all the very best to each one of you, and I hope you have a great journey of learning in Christ Academy Institute of Law. And each day past remains to be unforgettably beautiful for you. So that was it from my side. Rest will be taken up by the best outgoing student of my batch, Ms. Arpita Anna Matthew. Thank you.
Thank you, Deepthi. Now I welcome Arpita Anna Matthew, a student of 10th semester BB LLB, to deliberate on the topics like faculty, hostel, and sports.
Dear faculties, beloved parents, and all my dear friends. So good afternoon to one and all present here. How are you all? How are you feeling? Good? So you see just now saw the examination schedule, assignments, committee list, and do you think you're actually capable of doing all this in the next 5 years? Yes? Trust me, you're going to be part of each and everything which you just saw. So I think this is essentially going to be a message from the old bunch of students who are just going to pass out to the newborn Christ Academians, I would call. So as Deepthi remarked, like 5 years before, we were just like each one of you sitting here. And now as we are going to pass out, there is a whole bunch of memories we have been part of. So this institution is not something like which just concentrates on academics alone. You get love, family, kids, and you learn about life. You get beautiful friendships and also accomplishments. So let me just start with sharing about the faculty here. So I have always said that they are my fathers, mothers, brothers and sisters far away from home. So something which I have boasted of, we have teachers right from Jammu and Kashmir in the north to Kanyakumari in the south. So have you guys ever wondered how it is to fall in love with the thought process or the critical thinking and the minds of people? Have you ever wondered? Come on, say some answer. Let's have an interactive session. Yeah. So this is exactly what you're going to see in Christ Academy every day. So in Christ Academy, your faculties, my dear faculties, I would say, you can see or witness every day the best constitutional minds. Some will make you fall in criminal law. Some will make you the next Harvey Specters. So all I can promise you is you have the best faculty here, and all you have to do is exploit their potential. So how many of you here have already used ChatGPT? Yeah. I think more often you'll be running to in law school, but I would prefer each one of you, instead of first running to ChatGPT, please run to your teachers. They are going to excellently guide you over every single process. So our teachers here are so dedicated that in case you get a backlog, which other teachers are going to take extra classes the next semester also for you. Here, Christ Academy has a schedule where they give out a schedule to have to train the backlog students so that they can perform better in the coming next exams. So all I can say is you have the best faculty here, exploit their potential, exploit their resources, take the best out of them. And all I regret now is I think I don't have the privilege to be part of their classes again onwards. So thank you teachers for all what you have done till now. And now let me share about my hostel experience. So I would say I have been a proud hostelite for the last 5 years in this campus. So I would say hostel, sports, a library and co-curricular activities all forms the 4 vertices of the rectangle. So being in the hostel kind of gives you an opportunity to seek all of them together. So let me just ask, like, how many of you play football here? Okay, I can see a few hands up. What about badminton? Basketball? Cricket? Oh, I think there are a lot many. So you can get to practice all of this every day. And then how many of you are very consistent or obsessed over building your muscles? How many of you go to gym? Okay, I can see him raising his hands for all the one. Okay, so here, being in the hostel gives you the perfect balanced, because morning your gates open at 5 o'clock. Morning you can have access to the gym. After that you can attend the classes till 1:30. In case you want to be in the library, you have time a lot to be in the library till 3 o'clock, after which you can take a short nap, and then later you can go to the sports you are interested in. So if you're a footballer, we have a beautiful turf here, and then if it's about badminton, we have it in the CBSE court, and then we have 4 beautiful basketball courts, badminton courts in the CBSE classrooms. And further, we have the cricket ground also. So basically, you have access to all of this. And then let me take this opportunity to say that that is the Christ Academians, have been the winners of KSLU football tournament, the second runners-up in basketball, and also the table tennis. And then as part of our internal curriculum, we also host Invicta, which is the intra-college sports fest. So dear parents, I would just request each one of you that please don't stop your children from enjoying the beauty of sports. Now, let me just give you a few advice. So in this next 5 years, some days are really going to be very tough, but do not give up. Just hang in there. It's going to be easy. Some days the sun will come, some days it's going to rain, but never give up on yourself. So right now, you will all be coming from different states. Some will have language barriers, some will have barriers in, like, how many of you are science students? Okay, I can see. I am a science student, okay. So at first, it is going to be a little difficult, but then, it's not about what you did in the past, but it's about all what you will do in the next 5 years of your life. That is what is going to script a change in your life. So once again, wishing each one of you all the best. I think this is going to be the last speech on this podium as a student. So here signing off, a proud Christ Academian. Thank you.
Thank you, dear senior students, for enlightening and encouraging your juniors. Our institution abides by a strict no ragging policy and aspires for a wonderful rapport between all the batches. Discipline helps in building motivated and focused individuals. And we at the Christ Academy Institute of Law truly believe in the importance of discipline in shaping the personality of the students. I now request Mr. Karmashil Bhagat, Assistant Professor of Law, to brief the students about discipline in our institution. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, ma'am. Good afternoon, everyone. As a convener of disciplinary committee, I welcome you all. My dear students, see, this welcoming demeanor you may not witness again if you involve in any kind of indiscipline. Let me tell you very frankly, at this institution, we take discipline very seriously. And that is why any kind of indiscipline shall not be tolerated. As discipline is considered as the bridge between your goals and their accomplishments. That is why, to take care of it, we have a dedicated committee here. Let me take this opportunity to introduce you our disciplinary committee and few of the very, very important rules of Christ Academy Institute of Law. So, this is our disciplinary committee consisting of total Dr. Irfan Rasool, he is the chairman or chairperson of the committee. Myself, Karmashil Bhagat, I am the convener of the committee. Dr. Sini John is a member. Dr. Subramanian is a member. Dr. Ms. Shweta Samuel she is also a member. Mr. Bijol John Kutti is also a member. And Mr. Vishwajit Anand SS, he is also a member of the committee. So this is the core committee, core disciplinary committee, which is very much approachable. All right? Then the next question is how to approach the disciplinary committee. The primary thing you need to do in case of any indiscipline you have witnessed or you have faced or you are victim of any indiscipline, you have to write an email to the disciplinary committee. This is the email ID of the discipline committee. That is disciplinary-committee@calaw.com. This is the primary thing you have to do. This is how you can approach the disciplinary committee. All right? Now, why or what is the need of the discipline? Why do we give so much importance to the discipline? Why discipline is paramount at KAIL? All of you are aware that the course which you are going to pursue, the course in which you are admitted, it is a professional course, right? And professional course require every professional ability, including professional dressing. Professional dressing is also prescribed under the Advocates Act 1961, especially for lawyers. And that is why this is not just an educational institution, but a training institution where we are going to train you to become a professional. All right? And that is why all these things shall be remembered throughout your tenure and even after your graduation. As far as the dressing is concerned, you might have heard about numerous instances where judges have literally asked the lawyers or advocates to go out of the court for improper dressing, who appeared in a very famous and recent example of Guwahati High Court. A judge has asked lawyer, or to be precise, police, to take the lawyer out of the court campus, not only the court building, because the lawyer was wearing the jeans inside the courtroom, which is not permitted, which is not the proper dressing for an advocate. So let me take you through few of these important rules. Many of these rules you will find in the handbook, but few of them I will like to highlight here. The first thing is the uniform. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, these are the uniform days. On these 4 days, uniform is mandatory. You have to wear the uniform. And any other day which may be prescribed from time to time, because if there is any program, academic program, where it is required or where it is mandatory for students to wear the uniform, all the students will have to wear the uniform, apart from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. All right? And on non-uniform days, you have to wear formals. College uniform is white shirt, black trouser, leather belt, college blazer. College blazer to be worn on uniform days must have a college logo. A blazer without logo is not permitted. You can wear the blazer without logo in the competition representing college outside the campus, outside the college, where it is required to maintain the anonymity of the institution participating in the competition. In any such competition, you can wear the blazer without logo. But inside the campus on uniform day or on any other prescribed day, you have to wear the blazer with logo. College tie. College tie is also mandatory. These are some of the most important instruction. Usage of mobile phones is strictly prohibited inside the classroom as well as in the corridors. In case of any emergency or urgency, only with the prior permission of teacher present in the classroom or prior permission of principal, you can use your mobile phones. Otherwise, you can use the mobile phones in cafeteria during break time. But during classroom, inside the classroom, outside the classroom, in the corridors, you are not supposed to use the mobile phone. If any student found using the mobile phone, it will attract the strict disciplinary action. All right? Students are expected to be well groomed all the time. Tattoos and bands, handbands, etc. are not allowed. Long hairs and ear piercing for boys, it is also prohibited. There are certain things like articles, ornaments, or other things which might have religious significance that student can wear after taking permission. Prior permission is required. You will not be stopped, but you will have to inform and prior permission shall be taken. Now, just to make it clear what are the proper dress code or formal dresses to be worn on formal days or non-uniform days, let me take you through few of the slides. Kindly pay attention. So on formal days, that means non-uniform days, these are the formals which students are expected to wear. Dress pants. These are the formal dress pants. Chinos especially are not allowed. These are formal shirts which students are supposed to wear on formal days. These types of shirts, prints and half sleeves t-shirts are not allowed even during formal days. Only during festivals and functions or any other gathering, these types of dressing can be permitted. Formal shoes. These are the shoes students are supposed to wear. Long boots and casual shoes are prohibited. Black belt, especially on uniform days, black socks, plain black socks or plain brown socks are only permitted. And that too long, not the ankle length socks. So this is how your complete uniform should look like. And this uniform as prescribed by our institution, but if you see the Advocates Act 1961, this requirement is also prescribed by Advocates Act 1961. This is the formal dress for girls to be worn on non-uniform days. Kurti, formal kurti. This is the one of the example Jeans, especially, and leggings and all, are not allowed, even during non-uniform days. This is what the girls' uniform should look like. You see the picture below. This is the formal shoes for girls and formal sandals. Especially this kind of shoes and sandals are not allowed. I wish you all the best for your upcoming journey with Christ Academy Institute of Law. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for a detailed explanation on the importance of discipline in the life of a student as well as in professional life. Well, moving on, a hostel is a home away from home, and I'm sure that the students and parents will be having several questions on the rules of the hostel. I now request Dr. Nandu Sam Jose to kindly brief the new students and their parents about the several rules in the hostels. Over to you, sir.
Good afternoon once again. So I will be giving an overview of the hostel rules that are to be followed. So it is granted on an academic merit basis. So priority is given to students whose parents are not residing in Bengaluru. However, it is important to note that if a student shows poor academic performance or has a shortage of attendance or exhibits any disciplinary issue, the hostel facility may be withdrawn. Next, on health and safety are topics of our priority in hostels. Serious illness or contagious disease, students may be required to stay with their local guardians. And additionally, we expect everyone to be economical in the use of water and electricity, and students are responsible for any damage to hostel property, and any cost incurred will be deducted from their deposits. Next, discipline. Now it is a key thing to have in smooth running of a hostel. So the warden has full authority over the hostel premises, including matters of accommodation and discipline. Visitors are only allowed with prior permission, and students are not allowed to stay in their rooms during college hours unless they have a written permission. There are certain activities and items that are strictly prohibited in the hostel. Tampering with electrical wiring, using unauthorized electrical equipment, and playing loud music with speakers are not allowed. More importantly, there is zero tolerance policy towards ragging, alcohol, drugs. Yes. So there is zero tolerance towards smoking, drugs, ragging, etc. Yes. Then with regard to the permissions and movements, students must register their entries and exits when crossing the main gate. Night out stays are not allowed. It's only allowed with prior approval from the warden, and movements during working days. So if you are to enter the hostel during the working days, you require prior permission. On holidays, students can go out from 7 a.m. and may return by 7 p.m. And there are a few other important rules to keep in mind. A decent dress code must be followed at all times within the hostel. Meals should be taken in the dining hall, and no food shall be brought into the rooms. And finally, when the institution closes for semester breaks, rooms are to be vacated for maintenance purposes. Now, for any further details regarding the facility and other aspects, you may note down these numbers of both the hostel wardens of girls hostel and boys hostel. So any queries, any further queries, you may call them. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I hope you have noted down the phone numbers. We'll keep this slide for some more time. Kindly take a picture or note down the numbers. If you want, I can ask the slide to be there again. Is it okay? Okay. All right. So we hope that the orientation has answered some of your questions regarding the upcoming journey in this institution. However, there may be some questions that are left still unanswered and doubts that need to be clarified. Therefore, we have arranged for a question and answer session. To conduct the same, I now request Mr. Priyam Jagvanshi and his team to take over. So we are having some cordless mics as well and our faculty to assist you. Kindly just raise your hands if you have any questions, and a faculty will assist you accordingly. Okay, and if you have questions in any other language apart from English, like Malayalam, Tamil, Oriya, Hindi, you can ask. So language should not be a barrier. Kindly.
Good afternoon. This is welcome to everyone. This is one of the important sessions. So in case you have any query, we have faculties over here. We have the placement officer here also. So if you have any questions with respect to the hostel rules, with respect to the placement, with respect to the college, academics, anything, you can ask. And there is no barrier with respect to the language. Hindi, English, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam, as well as Odia, we have faculty here.
Yeah, kindly, please.
You can just raise your hand, we'll provide you with the mic. This is very important session because after this, there no more gathering like this until
Sir, I can see, sir, I think raising his hand. Yes.
Good afternoon, sir. It was a very good orientation day today. I just wanted to know, in your skill development program, would you have the language, that English language is very important for this. Do you provide for the students?
Yes, sir. As per our KSLU circular as well as the syllabus curriculum, we do have the English language as a subject as well. And not only this, we provide the trainings also with respect to that. So like the judicial service as well as the UPSC, the mock interviews, how to prepare for that, that is also we are providing. And we have one dedicated faculty for English teacher is also there, sir. Okay. English faculty is there.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Anyone this side? Yes. Yes.
எங்கள் பிள்ளைகளுக்கு நாங்கள் வீட்டில் கொஞ்சம் குறைவாய் படிக்கிற பிள்ளைகளுக்கு நாங்கள் டியூஷன் சப்போர்ட் வைக்கிறோம். அதுபோல் வாய்ப்புகள் எங்கள் பிள்ளைகளுக்கு கிடைக்க வாய்ப்புகள் உண்டா?
சார், டியூஷன் சப்போர்ட்டுன்ட்டு இல்லை, பட் ரெமிடியல் கிளாஸஸ் எடுப்போம். எனி டைம் அவங்களுக்கு என்ன டவுட்னாலும் ஆஃப்டர் 1:30 அந்தந்த டீச்சர்ஸ் கிட்ட அவங்க போய் கேட்டால் எக்ஸ்ட்ரா கிளாஸஸ் அவங்க டீச் பண்ணுவாங்க.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yes. Anyone? Yes, there. You wanted to ask? Yes, yes. Arpita? Please switch on the mic.
Hi, I just wanted to know about the bridge course, which they have told will be conducted coming week.
Yes, surely.
So in the bridge course, just to bridge the gap between that, so it includes the basic concepts of all the subjects, like what are all the papers you are going to have, economics, accountancy, political science, sociology, depending upon BBA, BA, we will have those classes. Then we have sports, movie also will be played, and then campus life, campus trip will be shown, and games will be conducted. And initial 2 days of ice-breaking section, we have planned personality development, college campus life, so everything is a mix. Apart from the regular classroom, to make them to feel comfortable, we have all these things with the timetable and with the teachers, which will be shared shortly.
Okay. Also, I would like to ask about the transport facilities.
So
bus services.
Yeah, bus services. So we are actually setting up a travel desk in the PU basement. So they will tell you.
Yeah. Hi. There are two
Yes.
questions.
Yeah, thank
The
you.
first one, you work from Monday to Friday. Do they have classes on Saturday? That is question number one. The second one is the second language, Kannada. Instead of Kannada, do you have an additional English paper, or is there a choice, or is Kannada compulsory for all? And is it mandatory to pass in Kannada exam? Yes. Thank you.
Hi ma'am, good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am.
Just I want to know about the vacation.
Yeah. We'll answer ma'am's question first and then we'll come to you, sir.
Kannada paper is compulsory. First semester they will be studying English. Second semester they will be studying Kannada. So those who have studied Kannada in 10th standard will be studying Kanunu Kannada. The syllabus is framed already by KSLU. End semester examination is there and they should clear the paper. It is mandatory. And those who have not studied Kannada in the 10th standard, they will have Kannada Kali. So it will be like basic alphabets, words and translations like that. Kannada teacher, we have a separate Kannada teacher for that, and timetable will be there, and it is also mandatory to pass.
Shalini ma'am, and working days, ma'am asked, Monday to Friday and
Monday,
2 Saturdays.
2 Saturdays we will be working. First Saturday, third Saturday, fifth Saturday we will be working. Second and fourth Saturday will be holiday. If at all we have any events or program, which will be intimated earlier in the academic calendar.
So basically we work on the odd Saturdays. So suppose we are having the 5th Saturday also, that is a working Saturday. Yes. Sir, someone here?
Just I want to know about the long vacation. What is the facility to go railway station and bus station? If the student want to go to the railway station or bus station, what is the facility here? Transportation?
Transportation to the station, railway station. No, we don't provide transportation to the railway station or the airport. They can like book cabs, Ola and Uber, and Namayatri from here. Transportation is only to come to the college for the classes. And transportation desk will be set up once this program is over. You can find out the bus routes, the numbers, as well as the timings. Thank you, sir.
Regarding the vacation, every semester after they will have a break. So it includes examination days, internship dates, everything will be there. So based on the KSLU timetable, the vacations will shift. Apart from that, we will be having vacation during the Diwali time, they will be having the vacations. Dashara, few days they will have, like that, all the holidays. In the academic calendar only, it will be noted when they will have the holidays. So the long break, depending upon the examination timetable, and they should go for the mandatory 21 days internship club together, they will get holiday.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am. Anyone from that side? Anybody?
हेलो
Yes.
मैम,
हाँ,
आप
yes,
लोग
sir.
ये जो बुक प्रोवाइड करने वाले हैं,
हाँ.
ये इतने ही काफी है या फिर हमेशा की तरह गूगल से भी कुछ सपोर्ट लेना पड़ेगा?
अच्छा, प्रियांक सर.
यस सर, यस सर, बहुत ही बहुत बढ़िया क्वेश्चन था और बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट क्वेश्चन है. हाँ सर, सो एक्चुअली दीज बुक्स जो हमने यहाँ पे आपको मिलेगा, ये केएसएलयू सिलेबस पे है. सो केएसएलयू में जो भी क्वेश्चन पेपर्स आते हैं उस बेसिस पे और जो सिलेबस है उस बेसिस पे हम लोगों ने बुक लिखा है. सो वो बुक्स सफिशिएंट है. जिस सब्जेक्ट का बुक नहीं है, डेफिनेटली टीचर्स विल बी राइटिंग अ बुक ऑन दैट. सो उसका भी बुक लिखा जाएगा. तो अभी हमारे पास ऑलमोस्ट 10 सेमेस्टर तक काफी सब्जेक्ट्स के बुक्स लिखे गए हैं. कुछ बुक्स अभी भी लिखे जा रहे हैं. सो और ये बुक इसलिए इंपॉर्टेंट है क्योंकि उसमें हमने पिछले प्रीवियस ईयर के क्वेश्चन पेपर भी इंक्लूड किए हैं. दैट हाउ टू राइट द आंसर, कैसे आंसर लिखना है, सिलेबस में क्या क्या चीज इंपॉर्टेंट है, वी हैव कवर्ड एवरीथिंग. एंड विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू हमारा जो नया एविडेंस एक्ट है, वो क्रिमिनल प्रोसीजर है, उस पे भी न्यू एक्ट पे भी बुक अभी इज अंडर गोइंग ऑन. सो बुक्स सफिशिएंट है, गूगल का जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगा. नो सर दीज ये बुक आपको केसीएलयू एग्जाम पर्पस के लिए है एंड केसीएलयू का जो सिलेबस है वो ओवरऑल सभी चीजों को इंक्लूड करके है. सो अनलाइक सम प्राइवेट यूनिवर्सिटी दे आर लीविंग फ्यू टॉपिक्स. वी एक्चुअली कवर्ड सारे सेक्शंस को हमने कवर्ड किया है. जितने भी एक्ट में सारे सेक्शन है सारे सेक्शन को कवर्ड किया है. सो सिलेबस इज 360 पूरा सिलेबस है ये. और जो बुक है वो टेक्स्ट बुक है वो सिलेबस पे ही लिखा गया है इंक्लूडिंग पिछले साल के क्वेश्चन पेपर.
जी थैंक यू सर. हाँ सर यहाँ पे अर्पिता.
Hello. Yeah, we need to buy 5 years books one shot, right? So if there is any change, then?
Sir, what was the question? Change in the syllabus.
Syllabus. 5 years we have to buy, right? All books.
Sir, as per the recent board of study, they've actually created a new syllabus. So the books are only on the basis of the new syllabus. If any changes are there, there will be slight modification. That will definitely be cleared by the teacher. So that is there. Like right now, with respect to the CRPC, we have modified the book. We included the new sections also. Same goes with respect to the law of evidence. So in Evidence Act, there's a new act, Bharatiya Sakshya Adhiniyam. We have incorporated the new act also. So it is there. It is there.
So it won't.
So right now, which the books which you are, if you're purchasing, that is the updated one with the recent amendments.
Okay. It won't change. This is the fixed. Right?
Yeah, most probably, sir, these are the fixed one. Because KSLU syllabus generally, it does not change rapidly. So already last change was already taken care of. From the company law also it is taken care of. So right now only slight modification will be there. That will be notified to the student. But the books are the updated one.
Regarding sports, do we need to pay extra or it is included? Sports.
Sports, sir.
For volleyball court and all.
No extra needs to be paid. So we have a dedicated sports teacher. So they will be giving training.
Okay. Thanks.
Sports faculty and sports hours is there in the timetable. Apart from that, whenever they want to go for the tournaments, evening, afternoon hours, training will be arranged by the sports faculty.
So indoor games, anything like?
For both, sir. Indoor as well as outdoor. We have a dedicated sports hour also in the timetable.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So for indoor games also, we do have the table tennis, chess, everything, carrom board, it is also there.
Okay. Sir, thank you, sir.
So I'll just add on to it. So in the 5th floor, we have an indoor sports room. So there is table tennis, chess, carom and all those. And then outdoor, we have mainly we focus on football, cricket, basketball, badminton. And then in case of gym, gym first admission fee you have to pay. I think it is 200. And then monthly 500 rupee. The gym is in the basement. This building's basement is the gym. Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Arpita. Please. Ma'am, sir here.
Sir, after finishing the semester, is it compulsory to vacate the hostel or they can continue? Sir noted that.
So for hostel, every semester you don't have to vacate. You can keep your things there. But every year you will have to resubscribe. Like every year there will be an application process. So you have to apply and then as described earlier by Nandu sir, it's on academic basis. So unless and until you get I think it is 55%. So if you have 55%, you can continue in the hostel. But even if you are continuing, you have to have an application procedure, fill the application and then you will get the hostel. Okay, but there is no vacating of the hostel.
Okay, thank you, Arpita.
One more instruction, the legal method practicals handbook should be purchased by everyone. That includes all worksheets, so which will be trained during the bridge course. So it will have the column, everything it is designed in such a way like all the skills using the library and you need to fill certain thing you should search and fill like that. That handbook is compulsory during the bridge course. You should get that handbook. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Hi,
anyone?
ma'am.
Yes, please.
Ma'am, admission time ali. So who will score 90% in second PUC? So ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ scholarship ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. So
Scholarship is there, but that is on the basis of your semester exam.
ಓಕೆ ಸರ್.
Semester exam based scholarship is there. Yeah, that is there, ma'am.
Yeah.
ಸರ್ ಮತ್ತು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸರ್ 22 ಮತ್ತು 23 ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಓರಿಯೆಂಟೇಷನ್ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಎಸ್ ಸರ್, ಬ್ರಿಡ್ಜ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ರೂಮ್ ನಂಬರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಸತಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ?
Shalini ma'am, can you please respond? Okay. Yeah, kindly contact help desk now in the basement, and they will be able to answer to your question.
Thank you, ma'am.
Do we have to buy all 5 years book in a single go, or like we can buy per semester wise?
No, semester wise or year wise you can buy the books.
So it's not mandatory.
It's your wish. For 1 year, yearly once you can buy the textbook.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Anyone?
22nd and 23rd, it's from 9 to 12. Ice breaking section will happen in the 6th floor KL building. So the mail will be you will be receiving the mail shortly. It's a ice breaking section which includes the campus life, personality development, meditation, yoga section. Everything will be included 9 to 12.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Some students wanted to change their stream, no? BA, LLB, BA. Is it possible?
Changing of stream, sir.
So right now it is not possible, but for this you can just check with the registration desk. The office people are there, they will guide you for that. Because once it is registered, you cannot change it, but if any requirement is there, they will inform you.
Hello, ma'am.
Yeah, yes. Okay, yeah.
ಮ್ಯಾಮ್ ಸುಟ್ಟಿ ದಿನ ಲೈಬ್ರರಿಯ ಮತ್ತು ಇದು ಜಿಮ್ ಅದು ಎಲ್ಲ ಓಪನ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಇಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಆಫ್ ಇರುತ್ತಾ? ಸುಟ್ಟಿ ದಿನ ಸಂಡೇ ಯಾ ಅದರ್ ಡೇ?
Yes.
Holidays.
Shalini ma'am, can you please respond?
So gym will be open in the morning at from almost 4:30 it will be open till evening, I think till 9 o'clock. So for hostlers you will be able to access only till 6:30 because entry time for hostlers is 6:30. So gym from morning 5 o'clock till evening 6:30. And library, I'm not sure about the timings, ma'am. I think it is 6 o'clock.
Till 7.
Not on holiday, not on Sunday, but Monday to Saturday library will be available till evening.
And gym will be open all the days. Yeah, for everyone it is accessible.
So we are starting with LLM. We will have a separate library in the 6th floor for LLM. So those students who want to use, that will be, that LLM library will be open. So students can take the permission and they can use that LLM library.
We'll take few more questions. Then we'll wrap up the session. Yes, ma'am.
Is transport available from tomorrow?
Yeah, I mentioned, no, we will be setting up a transport desk. It's already there. Once the program is over, kindly get all these transport related queries cleared. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll take few more questions. And then we'll wrap up the session. Yes, we have one question here.
For how many semesters will Kannada exam be compulsory?
Kannada.
Kannada.
Only one semester. Semester 1, English they will be studying. In semester 2, only one semester, Kannada they will be studying.
Thank you.
Only second semester, ma'am, Kannada. Any other questions or should we move ahead? Okay. Okay.
How often this portal we already got the login been updated, like it's live for student progress and all?
ERP, sir?
Yeah, no. The portal we already got the login. I just want to know how often it's been updated. So
Yes.
everyday basis or just track the student details?
Yes.
Attendance and all.
Attendance will be updated every day. Before 5 o'clock, all the teachers will enter the attendance. And then examination, as soon as the exam is over, might be within a week time, the marks should be entered in the ERP.
Yes. Okay. So thank you for all the questions. I'm sure there will be several more questions which will be clarified in due course of time. The richness of all the goodness lies in the soil of appreciation, and I now request Mr. Priyank Jagvanshi, Assistant Professor of Law, to deliver the vote of thanks. Over to you, sir.
Feeling gratitude and not expressing it is like wrapping a present and not giving it. William Arthur Ward. Students of batch 2024-2029, parents, guardians, faculties, office staff, my dear students, ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon. On behalf of the Christ Academy Institute of Law, I, Priyank Jagvanshi, deem it a great honor and privilege to stand before you to deliver the vote of thanks on this special occasion. I, on behalf of the organizing committee, convey deep regards and hearty thanks to our chief guest, Professor Dr. Sairam Bhat, sir, Professor of Law, National Law School of India, University, Bangalore, who spared time from his busiest schedule to grace the occasion and inspired us with his insightful address. I would like to take this opportunity to place on record our hearty thanks to the Reverend Father Sebi Palamattada, CMI Manager, Christ Academy Educational Institution, for gracing the occasion. I extend a very hearty vote of thanks to Professor Dr. Father Davis Panadan, CMI Principal, Christ Academy Institute of Law, for his constant encouragement and guidance. I also wish to express my gratitude to Dr. Sini John, Vice Principal, Christ Academy Institute of Law, for support and encouragement. I must mention our deepest sense of appreciation and gratitude to all the students of batch 2024-2029 and their parents, guardians, for gracing this orientation program. Hope this orientation program was insightful. Heartful thanks to all of you. An event of this dimension cannot happen overnight. The wheels starts rolling months in advance. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by an IQAC team of very motivated and dedicated members. Without their support and assistance, this event would not have been possible. Thank you, team. I also wish to express my gratitude to Dr. Subrata S. Satpathy, Program Coordinator of Orientation Committee, as well as the Master of Ceremony for the Orientation Program. Thank you, ma'am. I wish to express my gratitude to all faculty members who have provided you all with the insights of the various committees and rules about the college. Thank you, teachers. I'm very much grateful to all our office staff, Jyoti ma'am, George sir, Shiva ma'am, Geeta ma'am, and Praveen sir, for making all the arrangements and providing logistic support. I also convey our sincere thanks to Sajin sir and his team at the Console Center for all the IT and technical support, as well as the media coverage. Thank you, sir. Last but not the least, I'm thankful to all the teaching and non-teaching staff, including all the Didis, security personnel, for your support and presence in the event. Thank you, everyone. At the end, may I thank you all, ladies and gentlemen, to have been with us in this orientation program. With this, I, Priyank Jagvanshi, signing off once again. Thank you all. Namaste.
Thank you, sir. A few important announcements before we wrap up the session. So for the ID card, the photographs will be taken, and in the pew basement where you all were having the tea and refreshments, there a white screen has been set up, so the photographs will be taken there by the designated people. So kindly proceed after the program is over there for the ID card photograph session. Then we have separate registration counters set up for BA LLB, BCom LLB, and BB LLB. So kindly collect the undertaking forms and the brochures in case you have not, and then submit before leaving the campus. Coming to uniform measurements, we have separate counters for boys and girls. So kindly provide the uniform measurements, the designation, the people are there. Measurements. So kindly do so before leaving. Counter, so you have to make the payment over there, collect the receipt. Once you collect the receipt, you have to show it at the Rosa stores. It is in the Bingipura Road across that South Indian Bank lane. It is just opposite to our college, and there you can show the receipt and collect the textbooks. Then transport desk has been set up. So those students who are willing to avail transportation kindly inquire at that desk regarding the bus route, the numbers and the timings. Well, we have also arranged a shuttle service which will ferry from 1:40 p.m. till 2:30 p.m. to carry your luggage to the girls' hostel, which is near the main gate. As well as, please make sure that you complete all the formalities before 3 o'clock, because all the counters will be operational till 3 o'clock. So the restrooms, I think most of you have availed. The restrooms are there in the basement. And in case you see a long queue, kindly have your lunch, because there are 2 canteens over here. One is the glass canteen just adjacent to the building. One more is in the Kayas building, that is at our degree college. So you can have your lunch to avoid the queue and the rush, and then come back and complete the formalities. So as we draw curtains to this important event, thank you again from me, Dr. Subrata S. Satpathy, on the behalf of our college, for actively participating in our orientation program. You've gained valuable insights that will serve you well during your time. Remember that your journey through college is a unique and incredible opportunity. Remember that each experience will shape you in the person you are meant to become. Once again, welcome to Christ Institute of Law. We believe in you, and we are excited to see you all that you will achieve. Best of luck, and make the most of your time here. No event at a is complete without the college anthem as well as the national anthem. Humble gesture of respect towards our institution as well as our nation. I request everyone to kindly rise for the same.
Academy, bright your glory, may you prosper eternally. Christ Academy, proud of your glory, may you prosper eternally. Christ Academy, it's a place so close to home. It's a place where our day starts. It's a place we bloom in harmony. Christ Academy, Christ Academy, Christ Academy.
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि
तब शुभ नामे जागे, तब शुभ आशीष
गंगा शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष तब जय गा मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you, everyone. And dear students, welcome to Christ Academy Institute of